Bro. Bro. What in the fuck? Today is what, June 26th, I think? Oh, there's Booty Bandit. Yeah, I saw that fucker all day today. See, you got the confirmation honk. You know I gotta say that shit loud and proud. Yeah, you say that loud, bitch. Today, June 26, 2023. I'm telling you, TI is out there. When you meet a genuine TI and you talk to them on the phone or in person, they don't like that shit. They send you the perps while you're talking on the phone, and they make stuff happen to in front of you where you can't record it. Because our phones, we can't. I don't know about anybody else's phone, but I know my phone, I can't really record and talk on the phone at the same time. It's really annoying, actually. They probably did that on purpose when they made these phones, so we don't catch the perps. So, Booty Bandit came in again. The same young child wearing a new camouflage shirt. It was kind of looked like my pants. It was like a faded brown and white. Yeah, there's a honk again. Hey. So I was talking to a TI, my brother from another mother, and everything was fine. Nothing was going on. They kind of had sirens, but not that much. And so I started walking to Dunkin'. I didn't really want to eat anything I had in the house. I don't really have much. Peanut butter and jelly. I mean, that is good though, I'm telling you. It's a good sandwich. But, nah, I'll go to Dunkin'. Have my coffee. I needed coffee. I slept so good, better than usual today. But it was too late. I got up late. I got dressed late. It threw me off. So let me just go get coffee and something to eat. So we're talking to each other, and as soon as I get there, I see the guy from the other day that was talking about an app that he wanted to use. And then they looked at me, and then when he got in his car, his big blue hoodie with a red shirt sticking out underneath. I would see it, and he was laughing, smiling, whatever. So I see him as soon as I get to the corner, and it looked like he was going to either the laundromat or to the grocery store. And he's looking at me, smiling again. He had a red and black Nike shirt and black pants, whatever. Same hat, same ponytail. But inside the Nike swoosh and the word Nike was red and black camouflage. I keep talking about those colors in a camouflage. The purse I wanted was like that. And now this child over here with Booty Bandit, and he recorded, had the same outfit, right? Match. So I see him, and I see a couple more people with camouflage a little bit. Usual stuff. So we're talking. Everything's fine, whatever. No perps, barely any perps. Then Booty Bandit comes walking past with the same child. And I'm like, where the hell are they going? They were running. They ran to the store, got some soda. And then they came in. They ran back, and they came in for a second. And they bought something, or rather, they got it for free. So it looked like the child he was with paid for his stuff. That's probably what he wanted to, for that child to pay for his stuff. He could pay for his own shit. He knows he got money somewhere. He works. I saw him. He just worked today. I saw his reflection in the window, and I see him dragging the cart where they put the pallets of stuff from the store. You hear the motorcycles all fucking day. So I saw him doing that. So I'm like, okay, you got paid that way, little odd jobs. And then I saw his mom waiting for him at the other corner, and she was tired. I kind of feel bad for her because he is taking advantage of her. And she's old, she's an older. Like, and I was saying too, like, if my mom was here with me at Dunkin', I wonder what she would say when she sees this kind of stuff. One second. No way you could afford that shit. You are too young to to be able to afford that. You know what I mean? He's not even wearing a helmet, no helmet. You know what I mean? No correct boots. He's probably wearing flip flops. Like, what the fuck? They got death wishes. And I'm looking at him. I'm like, oh, okay, he's doing that. Like, he probably does that every day. They probably give him a couple dollars. Listen, at least he's hustling and he's working in some way. But that's the problem. The people like us who sometimes we can't find jobs ever. We get harassed so much that we can't even think for ourselves at home and outside in the real world. Like when people send their flying monkeys to you, you know. And it was like every job interview you go to, you see them there. That's what happened to me. That's why I couldn't work. Because of John. Every fucking place I went. I mean, really. Even when we stopped being friends, he just knew where I was going to be at all times. Because he was asking all of the people that I knew. But I didn't know he was doing that, you know? And they didn't know that he was asking where I was going to be, you know, so he can go there. They thought we were still friends with each other. I had to tell them later on. I said, listen, he's been following me everywhere I go. We're not friends with each other anymore. He's been prank calling me, following me to every interview, job interview, on the train, on the bus. And he's hanging out at my dentist's office, at the train station, and every doctor's office. Like, literally, his family was at my primary care doctor. They heard my name, they turned around and gave me a dirty look. God knows what he was telling them. I mean, of course they're gonna believe him, that's their family, but my family don't believe me. Ain't that some shit? Like, they got so many, you know, people on their side, and they're like liars. And that's why they get the jobs. They probably tell him a sad sob story. You know what I mean? Because he gets free shit at Dunkin'. He gets free coffee. He gets free lemonade. He tells them he's homeless. And he dresses like he's homeless. So, I think this time he told that child to get him donuts, I think, or something. Like, at some point you gotta stop asking your parents for money. I physically can't because both of them passed away, so I had to find a way to get money. I'm saying, like, I was hustling too, and nothing I ever took. That means it was a curse. Somebody put a curse on me to not find a job, and it worked. Well, you know, I didn't know about this gang stalking shit back then. So I just wanted to let you guys know that's a form of gang stalking where you can't find work no matter how much you try. And you see all these people doing stuff to you, they will gang stalk your ass until you don't leave the house. I'm just telling you from experience, that's what happened to me. So when the Dunkin' was across the street, I started going there. They started getting angry. If I would have videotaped John's reaction when I would go there and I would see him, I didn't recognize him because he lost a lot of weight, and then he was like staring at me like he wanted to punch me. So you know what I mean? Like, he was pissed off that I left the house. Like, after a while, I said, I don't care where I go. I just want to leave the house. You know what I mean? They get very angry when you actually have some sort of self-esteem, even if for a little while. So yeah, they harassed us with the horn honking, the ambulance, the whole time we're talking. And then they muted our phones on both ends, so neither one of us heard each other every couple of minutes. And then they sent these honey traps to the worker at Dunkin'. So these young girls, I don't know how young they were, but they could be really young and they were dressed in sexy. He was checking them out like, hey. I'm like, listen, like, you gotta be careful who you're checking out. You know what I mean? You have to really, really be careful. I mean, you could check them out. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, if you're checking them out, make sure they look a certain age, your age. And he's just like, he looks at everybody with their titties hanging out, their ass hanging out. The girl with the fake ass and lips, it's like he loves her. And she talks to him, so he's like, oh, a pretty girl's talking to me. And first of all, she got fake lips and fake ass and fake boobs too. That's not a real woman. I'm sorry, but it's not. A real woman have real boobs, real lips, you know. She's like a blob doll. And yeah, she said stuff in front of me before about somebody that I'm talking to on the phone. You know, it was meant for, because we were talking to each other at that point. So we heard the conversation. That was for both of us. It's like, yeah, of course I know you're listening to me. And yeah, your boyfriend goes in there every day. He sits behind me in the next table. Speak for her all the time. And he's always looking at me too, like when he does that. So we were talking. I got here, we're talking on the phone. All of a sudden, they kept making us hang up. They kept dropping the call while we're talking. Yeah. So the honey traps, they were dressed sexy, you know. Not that I'm looking, but they want everybody to look at them when they dress like that. And I'm looking at him, I'm like, he saw me looking at him, looking at them. He stopped looking. He like, I was like, listen, I don't give a shit if you're into it. Just make sure that your age, you know? Because you never know nowadays. You gotta be careful. So, one of the, and I hear them over here, and they were asking somebody to pay $10 to their Apple Pay. But you got paid today, didn't you? Can you do a little hat tip? This guy just did the Masonic hat tip. Of course, I'm getting interrupted now. So I won't tell you more about the honey traps. So anyways, so they were there for him, and they got the reaction to it before, right? He looked at them, checked them out, whatever. So one of them gets up from the chair, and she looks at me. She looks me up and down, gives me a dirty look, and flips her hair. And I've seen girls like that do that to me a lot. Like, I don't dress sexy. I got my, what is it? Looney Tunes shirt. Says that's all, folks. Yeah, sometimes the purse don't like me wearing these types of shirts. That's why I wear them. You know, I don't show anything because there's nothing to show. You know, if I was a little smaller in size, I probably would wear, you know, smaller clothing, but not like showing anything. You know, I don't do that. I've never done that. Even when I was skinny, I had maybe one pair of shorts that were too short, and I couldn't keep them. They were getting the wrong attention. But that's how the male brain, the straight male brain, is trained to look at women like that, like lustful. So succubus, incubus, you know, that stuff. So that's another reason why I don't really get checked out too much. So, and I don't want to bring that kind of attention to me, you know. So, and now she did it 3 times with the hair flip. She hit me twice with the hair flip. I felt her hair hit my arm. I was like, what the fuck, man? Like, she was pissed off that I was there. I was there first. Fuck her. And they were there to get his attention. That's probably why they got the Apple Pay. They told the handler to give them $10 on Apple Pay. Like, you got paid today, right? Can you give me some $10 on Apple Pay? I'm like, what? It sounded like prostitution. Sorry, not sorry, but it did. Because the way they were dressed too, and the hair flip. You're gonna be jealous of me? I'm not even dressed like you guys. You know, there's no competition. But that's how they are. They automatically think every woman is in competition with them. It's called narcissism. Because they're already used to getting all the guys in the room. Listen, I don't need all the guys in the room. I don't want all the guys in the room. The man that I'm supposed to be with is who I'm supposed to be with. You know, that's the attention I want to catch of that person. But since the you little whores out there took them away, you think, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, any real man out there that wanted to even come close to me, I don't trust anybody now. So, and they always go for those little whores anyway. So no, thank you. You know what I mean? Like, I have like, even when I'm dressed up, there's like nobody looking. You know, basically took it away from me. So when you get hair flips like that, it's a signal somewhere to whoever's watching the yellow. And I didn't know that. And then when they do that too, they hit you with some sort of chemical that can get in your eyes and your lungs. Hey. See, you know, you gotta beware. And since I learned that, as soon as I learned that, I wiped my arm. I'm like, I rebuke that in Jesus Christ's name. It was kind of like wet with gel, like it was sharp. When she smacked me when I had, she was on purpose. She just wanted me to like get angry with her and fight with her. I was like, I'm too tired and too old for that shit. So good luck with that. You know, fight with somebody your own age. Because she was with her friend, so it was 2 for 1. Her friend looked like the same type of chick that would like to start things with people. So now I'm almost finished my coffee after this point, right? They leave because whatever they were trying to do didn't work. So they got frustrated and left. And they said, you know, the address where they were on purpose, out loud. Like, why wouldn't they just text it to the person, you know what I mean? Everybody's gotta make me hear what they're doing. That's the point I'm trying to make. So, what I'm trying to say is, this is what they do. Like, this is all new. This stuff is new right now. You put your child in some camouflage. So of course, he pulled up at this moment, right? I wasn't trying to film him. I was just videotaping the neighborhood. So as I'm ready to get up to go, this older person walked right in front of Duncan, in front of the flowers and everything. Pulled out her big ass iPad and takes a picture. I'm like, damn, everybody got to have my picture. I'm like, my man, movie star? So I leave. I'm like, fuck this. I'm gonna finish my food. I'm finishing my coffee. I'm leave. And I come here and I'm talking to the person, and the fucking perps make our phone hang up on both ends 4 times. They make the phone call drop 4 times. And then I left a message telling him what was going on. He's like, yeah, they're doing that a lot. And then somebody else was trying to call him. I heard the fucking message. I heard the damn message. I was calling him to leave him another message because the phone, you know, dropped. The phone call dropped again. It was like, this time it was like the 3rd time or the 4th time. I'm not sure which one, but I left him a message. As I'm waiting for the beep of the message, another TI is calling him and leaving him a message, and I'm hearing his message as he's leaving it. And then all of a sudden, I hear my message that I already had left him, but right before that. So I'm hearing my own voice. I was like, damn, where'd they get this technology from? You know, how do they do that? How do they know? Oh, here we go with the counselor. This guy. What is he doing? Is it new? What the hell? So I'm gonna watch him now. But I've never experienced that with a phone call before. With a phone call, as you're trying to leave a message, you hear somebody else leaving a message, and then your own message. I didn't even leave him a second message because that's all I heard. I heard both of those messages, mine and this guy, and then it hung up on me again. What the fuck? And then messing with him.